This has been Sacred Heart Knights football. It's time for your Sacred Heart Knights football. Here with play-by-play for tonight's game is Nicholas Fierro.
And yes, I am back, along with Trey Tolley, giving you the visuals on Salina Post. Welcome to Week 8 and the final regular season game of Kansas High School football 1A, with this game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital, as the Sacred Heart Knights take on the Republic County Buffaloes. Win or loss, Sacred Heart will finish with a winning record going into the playoffs next week. The winning record has been since 2013, and that record was 8-2. Republic County used to be called the Belleville Buffaloes until 2006, where they changed their name to what it is now, and their last winning season was in 1999. This game will determine the district champs of 1A, with this being a long time coming between the two, with Republic County overall record of 6-1 and Sacred Heart overall record of 5-2. Republic County is led by head coach Jesse Hodgson. This will be his 5th season with an overall record of 12-30. And the Sacred Heart Knights are led by Coach Ryan Krychek in his 2nd season with an overall record of 8-7. Last game, the Knights defeated and shut out Harrington 41-0, following a win from Bennington, defeating Bennington on October 10th with that score 44-8. Republic County enters this game after a strong win over Valley Heights 36-11, and also that game before that against Whitewater Remington, shutting them out 22-0. Whitewater Remington, Republic County, I should say, also defeated Bennington with a shutout victory 50-0. So Republic County and Sacred Heart enter these games with some monstrous victories over the past 2 games. And we'll see the deciding factor of who will be the district champs of 1A in this district between Republic County Buffaloes and Sacred Heart Knights. As I mentioned, this game is brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. We'll also be giving you area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Also, stay tuned to the end of the game for the Commercial Tire Center post-game show. Also, the Salina Ortho halftime report. I'd like to also thank all of our sponsors here for making this game possible, such as Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Lily Pad Septic, Commercial Tire Center, Smart Insurance, Vernon Jewelers, Salina Regional Health Center Careers, Maori Women's Clinic, APAC Shears, Hire Scott Mortuary and Cremations, Salina Ortho, Kelly Kishner Shelter Insurance, Bennington State Bank, Sage Products, Messenger Total Promotions, Copyco, Dan Goebel at Salina Homes, and Kansas Bankers Technologies. We appreciate all the support and the sponsors are making this game happen. Want to also mention the season stats so far for Sacred Heart. Entering this game, Maddox Wells is the leading passer with 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 1,194 yards, 9.8 yards each pass attempt. Elias Gordon, leading rusher, with 3 touchdowns, 482 yards. Don Matucci right there behind him, 293 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6.8 yards a rush, as well as Maddox Wells, 211 yards, 4.8 yards a rush with 3 touchdowns. Noah Hines, the leading receiver for this team, going into this game with 11 touchdowns, 613 yards. Matucci with 296 yards, 4 touchdowns. And Ronan Tiveros, he picked up his first touchdown last week in the win against Harrington, as he has 135 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Defensively, Don Matucci with 41 total tackles. Case and Ivy right there with 40 tackles on the season. Cruz Carrico right there with 34 tackles as well. As we'll be going for the national anthem here. We'll step aside here as they play the national anthem.
Thank you for standing for freedom and our American flag. Go America!
That was the playing of the national anthem by the Republic County Band. Republic County also is their senior night as well. Seniors of athletes for Republic County were recognized before the game. As we'll get this game started here in about 2 minutes. We'll step aside here for a quick break. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Your broadcaster Nicholas Fiera alongside Trey Toll, getting the visuals on Salina Post. This Week 8 edition of Kansas High School Football, the final regular season game. This 1A division game between Sacred Heart Knights and the Republic County Buffaloes. This game will determine the district champs, so this will be a big one. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital, as the captains for both teams are meeting at the 50-yard line to see who will receive and who will kick. Want to give a quick rundown of the leading offensive players for Republic County. We have Cash Hinkie, as he has 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 538 yards passing for the Buffaloes. On the rushing side, Nick Kendall, 442 yards, 9 touchdowns, 77 carries, right there with Grady Simpson, 2 touchdowns and 211 yards rushing. Levi White also leading rusher in that team as well with 248 yards and 3 touchdowns. Aiden Morris, leading receiver for the Buffaloes with 6 touchdowns and 264 yards, alongside Connor Martin, 120 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns, and Carson Beavers with 35 receiving yards on the season, as that will be your top receivers for the Buffaloes, as the Knights' top receivers will be Noah Hines, Rowan Ontiveros, as well as Gabriel Aguayo and Colin Wilson. Leading rushers with Dom Matucci, Elias Gordon, and at quarterback, Maddox Wells will be your leading offensive players for the Knights tonight. As we'll get started here momentarily. But before we do so, we'd like to thank Sage Products of Salina. They are your supplier of janitorial products for your business or home. From paper towels to soap and items from ceiling to floor, you will see products from Sage. You can get the same home field advantage at your home or office by visiting sageselects.com. Billings Group as well. Don't forget to check out Salina Post's Facebook page after the game to see video highlights from all around the area, proudly presented by Billings Group. Also want to mention that Salina Regional Health Center is hiring. We'll have to thank them. See all their open positions and start your new career today with Salina Regional by visiting srhc.com. Also be sure to check out the Scoreboard Show on 910 KINA tonight at 10 p.m. for the Kansas High School Football Scoreboard Show. You hear scores and game wrap-ups from across the state, brought to you by Home Automotive and Salina Surgical Hospital. You can also hear it at 910kina.com. As the Buffaloes will be looking to kick the football to the Knights to start this very last game of the regular season, Week 8, before we head into playoffs. Republic County overall record of 6-1 in this season, with the Knights overall record of 5-2. As this will be a big game, as you see, as the weather a little wet, a little misty, a little foggy, but it shouldn't be getting any worse as this game progresses, as the kickoff will head out of bounds and it'll be set up on the 30-yard line, where the Knights will start on offense. As Maddox Wells, Noah Hines, Elias Gordon, Dom Matucci, Ronan Tiveros, the leading offensive players for the Knights to start off this game. Republic County defense will be set up with Grady Simpson, Owen Harms in the safety position. We got Cash Hankey, Aiden Morris at the cornerback position. Levi White, Nick Kendall, Farmer Snap, Connor Martin at the linebacker position. And also on the defensive line, got Carson Beavers, Tyrese Alexander, Corey Nooch, and Grayson Novak for the Buffaloes. As Wells will be here to receive the snap, as the first play of the game will be a run up the middle for Elias Gordon. Nice run, about a gain of 5. First play of the game will go to Elias Gordon. Be a 6-yard gain for him. Man in motion is Matucci. Maddox Wells is going to get sacked. Oh my goodness, picked up and sacked by Owen Harms. My goodness, just could not go anywhere. Owen Harms with the sack, as Maddox Wells snapped got the snap, but just couldn't find anywhere to go. And it was about a loss of 12 yards, and it'll be a quick 3rd and long here for the Knights. As Wells, man in the backfield was Gordon. He's looking for a man, and he's going to get sacked once more. And that'll be Carson Beavers on the sack. 2 back-to-back sacks for the first defensive drive for the Buffaloes. First offensive drive for the Knights. It was a quick 3-and-out after a 6-yard rushing gain from Gordon, but back-to-back sacks for the Buffaloes will be pushed all the way back. The Knights will be forced to punt here in their first offensive drive here, with the ball set up of their own 15-yard line. I mean, right away, Maddox Wells gets sacked both times. Now he's going to be has to punt, as it's going to be a good-looking punt here. So the ball will get picked up right about the 36, 37-yard line, as the Buffaloes will be getting their first series on offense with Cash Hinkey at quarterback, Aiden Morris, Connor Martin, Carson Beavers, the top 3 receivers, and Nick Kendall, Grady Simpson, and Levi White, the top 3 running backs. As a defense for the Knights, Maddox Wells, Noah Hines, Dom Matucci at safety. Got Gabriel Aguayo, Elias Gordon, Casey Ivey, Maddox Ontiveros at the linebacker position. Cruz Carrico, Edward Gawith, Landon Pfeiffer, and Gabe Rodriguez on the defensive line. As the first handoff on offense will be to Nick Kendall. Nice gain right there for the Buffaloes. Be a gain of about 4 on the play. Be second down here. As Kendall's going to be swallowed up by the Knights defense right away. Now that won't be Kendall, that'll be Levi White. Levi White swallowed right away by the Knights defense with a gain of about 3 on the play. Be third down here for the Buffaloes with 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go here on the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And there's a flag on the play. It'll be on the Buffaloes, so push them back 5. Buffaloes were looking to keep them looking to want to get that momentum to go and keep going to try to get a first down, but now it'll be pushed back a few yards back after that false start call. Buffaloes once again had the same setup with 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right, 1 man in the backfield for Cash Hankey. Cash Hankey will have a quarterback keeper, but he's going to be stopped by the Knights defense to force a 4th down. We will see if the Buffaloes will go for it. About a gain of 4 on the play. Big gain of 4 on the play. Going to be 4th down. So be forced to punt. Almost a blocked attempt by Don Matucci. Was flying down. Almost blocked the punt. And that would have been very close. As the Knights will get back on offense. 3 and out to the Knights. Now on the call as Maddox Wells will be tackled right away with about no gain on the play. Quick area scoreboard update brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Andell is wiping out Heston 22-0 in the end of the first quarter. Salina Central defeating Goddard 14-7 after the first quarter. And Smith Center on top of Syracuse 35-0. A flag on the play. Looks like that will be on the Buffaloes. That'll move the chains up for the Knights after losing 2 yards after a quarterback sack. So that should be a gain of about 4 right there for the Knights to move up. Maddox Wells quickly already having 3 sacks against him by the Buffalo defense. 2 receivers set up to the right. Maddox Wells hands it off to Gordon, and Gordon is going to, I think he had daylight. Could have gone a little bit more to the left, but will be tackled by the Buffaloes D. That should be a gain of about 3 for him on the play. So it'll be another 3rd down here. Ball on the own 37-yard line of the Knights. 3rd and 3 here. Matucci a man in motion as Gordon's going to run up the middle. Will that be enough? I'm not too sure if that'll be enough. And it will be. Count that a 1st down. Gain of 3 for Gordon. Nice job right there for Gordon to muscle his way through the Buffaloes defense for a gain of 3 on the play. Ball spotted now on the own 40-yard line of the Knights. Despite the drizzly night tonight, the Buffaloes fan base has packed the stands here tonight. As Elias Gordon will run the ball once more. Get a gain of about 5 on the play. Another handoff to Gordon, but he's going to be stopped that time with maybe about a loss of 1 on the play on that one. Farmer snap with a tackle there for the Buffaloes, as it'll be 3rd down. Actually, they're counting at a gain of 1. I thought he lost 1 on that one, but they're gonna count that a gain of 1 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down here. As Wells will try to run up the middle, but nothing doing there. So it'll be quickly 4th down. About no gain on that play after that run up the middle from Wells. So it'll be 3 minutes and 40 seconds now on the game clock in the first quarter. As the Knights will be out to punt. With Wells, nice line drive punt. That'll be rolling all the way almost to about the 10-yard line, where the Knights will pick it up, and the Buffaloes will receive it for their second drive of the game, second offensive drive. Other sponsors you'd like to thank: Messenger Total Promotions. They are your official apparel provider for Salina Post Sports. See them in downtown Salina for local high school swag like hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and more. They can custom make anything and also have school items for your car. Messenger Total Promotions in Salina, Minneapolis, and Junction City. This will be a quarterback keeper, but the Knights will stop Hinkie right away. As both defenses are looking pretty strong here tonight, the Buffaloes not letting the Knights get past their own side of the field, as the Knights are doing kind of the same here in this game. So far, that was a loss of 2, quarterback sack. See if the Knights will continue their aggressive defense early on. This will be a handoff. A little nice gain right there for the Buffaloes, as that was Nick Kendall. That will be a 1st down. Be a gain of 12 on the play after that loss of 2 on that last possession. Nick Kendall quickly with 16 rushing yards already so far in this game after that rush. As the clock is now to 2 minutes and 6 seconds here in the first quarter. Another handoff to Kendall, and Kendall will run right up to the right and go through a Knights defender as he gets pushed out of bounds right before the 1st down. Should be a gain of 8 on the play right there for him. Be 2nd and 2 here. Ball on the 25-yard line of the own side of the Buffaloes field. Got two receivers set up to the left, two to the right, men in the backfield. Another handoff looks like to Kendall. Kendall's going to get stopped. Looks like it won't be enough for a first. And it actually will be enough for a first, as they're going to make that a first down, so that will be a first. Count that. So that'll be a gain of 2 right there. I thought he got stopped before the first down, but that will move the chains for the Buffaloes, as the clock will continue to tick down with 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Nick Kendall with 26 rushing yards already in this game. Same setup as last time, but there's a man in motion, so it'll be a handoff this time to Levi White. Levi White will be stopped right at about the 35-yard line. Be a gain of 5 for Levi White. So it'll now be in the seconds range with 54 seconds left to go here in the game clock. The wind of about 7 miles per hour in the southeast coming in this game. And a touch of rain, drizzled rain. Not raining too hard or pouring, which is good. Nice little football weather, as there'll be a quarterback keeper. And Cash Hinkey will get a gain of about 8 on that play. Looks like a little shaken up after that one. He's holding his right arm. Doesn't look too good. Hopefully he's okay after that one. Still shaken up, but the clock is ticking. So it'll tick to 20 seconds here in the first. Hinkey's still shaken up. This hands on his knees next to the coaching staff of the Buffaloes, as the clock will continue to tick down, and it will take that. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, with the score 0-0 in this Week 8 of Kansas High School Football District Championship game between Sacred Heart Knights against Republic County Buffaloes. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Be back in a moment.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Obituaries and funeral announcements are available free of charge on SalinaPost.com. This community service is provided in part by Higher Scott Mortuary and Cremations, formerly Roselawn. Higher Scott Mortuary and Cremations, celebrating life, embracing legacy.
And welcome back to this game of Kansas High School Football Week 8 District Championship game between Republic County and the Sacred Heart Knights. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. I am your broadcaster, Nicholas Fierro, alongside Trey Tolley, giving you the visuals on Salina Post. You can also watch on Salina Post YouTube. You got Southeast of Saline taking on Ellsworth. Score in that game, Southeast of Saline up on top of Ellsworth in the first quarter, 16-0. You can watch that game with Devin Haney on the call. As we'll flip sides here. Public County with the ball here. It'll be first down here to start the game. Be another handoff, as that'll be Grady Simpson taking off, running over a couple of Knights defenders, as that'll be a first down.
4-yard line.
Nice gain right there for Simpson. To be a quarterback keeper for Hinkie, but Hinkie's going to get stopped right away, but there's a flag. We'll see where this will be called on.
On the stop, number 56, Jonah Collins.
So it'll be on the Buffaloes.
Ball will be moved back to the Buffalo 46-yard line.
So that ball will be moved back to the side of Republic County on the 46-yard line. It'll be a repeat first down. It'll be 1st and 20. See if the Knights will capitalize here and take advantage after the foul call. On the Buffaloes, it'd be a quarterback keeper, and Hinkie get a gain of about 1 or 2.
Number 20, the rise forward to number 76, Gabriel Rodriguez. Gain of about 3 yards, bringing up 2nd down for your Buffaloes. Now quarterback.
See if the Knights will continue to stop them here on defense to the second quarter. I'm assuming this game will be very close, especially with this game being for the district title. Each team seeking their first district title in a very long time. As Aguayo will be there on the tackle. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 here. Third and long. Knights looking really strong here on defense. Man in motion for the Buffaloes as it'll be a handoff to Kendall, or I should say Simpson. Simpson will get tackled. It'll be a quick 4th down. So that should be a gain of 4 for Simpson. As the Buffaloes will be forced to punt. Nice punt right there for the Buffaloes. And Simpson will get it right at about the 2-yard line. Very impressive right there from Simpson to recover it right before it gets to become a touchback in the end zone. So the Knights will get it right at their 2-yard line. Tough position for the Knights. We'll see if they can get out of it and charge on as this game remains 0-0 with 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. As I mentioned earlier in this game, the last winning season for the Knights was back in 2013. The last winning season for the Buffaloes was back in 1999. As good news, win or lose, both teams will have a winning record after this game. So history will be made here tonight, regardless of who wins or loses. As Matucci will get his first carry of the game. That'll be a gain of 3 for him.
Bringing up second down for the Knights. Ball starts right about the 6-yard line of the Knights.
They got Noah Hines set up to the left, or Ontiveros, I should say, Rowan Ontiveros to the left, Hines to the right. Be a run up the middle for Gordon. Gordon still stay on his feet. It's tough to bring him down. You got to get the whole team to take him down, as Gordon will take it up the middle. We get a gain of about 4 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 3 here on the play. Game clocked 7 minutes and 48 seconds here in the second. 2 receivers set up to the right. 1 to the left, man in the backfield, Gordon. So we'll see if Wells, as it'll be a handoff once again to Gordon. Tried to squeeze himself in. They try to fake out the Republic County defense to say, hey, we're probably going to pass here. But I like the play. I like the call with a run up the middle, as it almost caught them off guard, as it was a gain of 2 right there on the play for Gordon. So it'll be 4th and 1 here. I would expect them to go for it, but at the same time, they're not in good field position, so if they don't convert it, the Buffaloes will be set up right at about the 11-yard line, right there in the red zone for them to score a touchdown. We'll see what this play call will be here for the Knights. We'll see what Krychek and the Knights have up their sleeve, as looks like it's gonna be called a timeout on the Knights. I was expecting them to probably wait just a little bit to see if they would get the Buffaloes to jump off sides and get them excited here. But you see a lot of offenses, especially in the high level, will try to get the defense to jump off sides, especially if it's a 4th and 1, to say, hey, we'll see if you're really jumpy here, get you jumped off sides, and then you get that automatic first down. It seemed like that's what the Knights were doing here. But they called a timeout. So it'll be 4th and 1 here. Timeout called at 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Another area scoreboard update. After 1, Hanover and Lynn are tied at 0-0. Wamego defeating Abilene 6-0 into the first. Smith Center blanking Syracuse 63-0 at half. Centralia destroying Riverside. Or I should say, I was looking at another score. They're not destroying Riverside, but they're beating Riverside 8-0 in the first quarter. And El Saline defeating Central Plains 12-0 here in the first quarter. Yeah, that destroying, I was looking at the Smith Center in Syracuse, but no, Centralia is defeating Riverside 8-0 in the first. So yes, they are going to punt it here. Oh, they're actually going to get an audible here very quickly. I guess maybe they switched it up, but looks like that punt hit somebody, but that ball's going to be rolled right before the 45-yard line. Be on the 46-yard line for Republic County. Looks like that ball was hit by a player, but luckily it didn't get rolled only about like 10 yards. I mean, it rolled all the way to about the 46-yard line. Thankfully, that didn't cost them, but Public County getting the ball in good field position. So it'll be set up on the Knights' own 46-yard line. Got 2 receivers set up to the right. 2 men in the backfield for the Buffaloes offense. So this will be a handoff to Simpson. Simpson will get a gain of about 5 on the play. Ball marked on the 41-yard line of the Knights. 2nd and 5 here. conditions are wet for sure, but it's not too wet. It's just a little mist and light drizzle here in Belleville, Kansas, Republic County. As I'm not sure where that ball went. There was a lot of tackles going on at the same time, but Cash Henke had the ball and was tackled by Carrico. This will be gain of 1. So it'll be 3rd and 4 here.
The ball will be placed right about the 39-yard line.
Ball will be spotted on the own 39-yard line of the Knights. 3rd and 4 here with 5 minutes and 15 to go here in the second quarter. Be sure to stay tuned for the Salina Ortho halftime report. Give you some area scoreboard updates, also some stats so far in this game. There's a man in motion. There's a flag on the play. Looks like that might be on. Yes, it will be on the Buffaloes. It'll be a false start. Pushing back. Look like you saw Cruz Carrico or Matucci just jumping up and down saying, hey, call it. So it'll be pushing back. 4 yards on the play. Be 3rd and 9 here. 5 minutes exactly here to go in the second quarter. Buffalo's offense set up with 2 receivers on the right and left. Man in the backfield, man in motion. Henke with a handoff up the middle, but Kendall's going to get stopped right away. As Matucci will be there on the tackle to bring it a 4th down. All defense so far for both the Buffaloes and the Knights. It looked like that was a gain of 2 for Kendall, but not enough to get a first. As I would assume they would punt it here, as they will punt it, the punting team, as Noah Hines will be in the backfield to receive. Pretty sure he'll just let the ball roll. There's a nice punt right there, all the way. There'd be a touchback. As the Knights will get the ball better field position. Not to the 1-yard line where that last punt was from Kendall of Republic County. As I mentioned, we like to thank all of our sponsors for making this game happen, especially CopyCo. Online team shops and open and close, but at CopyCo, you can get in the game with Sacred Heart gear all year long with t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and so much more. From football and basketball to cheer and debate, they can custom make anything so you can support your favorite student athlete no matter what team they play for. CopyCo has been serving Salina since 1991. We appreciate them and what they do for the city of Salina. As Maddox Wells rolling back to pass for the first time, looking, but he's going to be sacked by the Republic County defense for the 4th time tonight. Republic County all over Wells tonight. So far with 4 sacks. So ball will be spotted at the 12-yard line for the Knights. As the clock will tick down to 3 minutes and 10 seconds here to go in the second quarter, right before the half. Two receivers to the left, man in the backfield. Be a quarterback keeper. See if Wells will try to make something happen, but nothing doing there. So that'll be a gain of just 2 right there for Wells.
And that means it's time to make some noise from a 3rd down for your Buffalo defense.
3rd and long here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. You got Colin Wilson set up to the left. 2 receivers set up to the lines. Man in the backfield. Wells completes a pass. It looks like that's to Noah Hines. As that'll be Wells' first pass completion. It'll be a timeout with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the second quarter, right before the half. Also, want to mention all of our sponsors for supporting this game, such as LilyPad Septic, Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Salina Ortho, and Kelly Kishner Shelter Insurance. See about some more scores here.
It'll be 4th down and about 5 for the Knights, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise!
No updates yet for any scores so far.
Punting for the Knights will be number 4.
We will check southeast of Salina, though.
He can receive the punt for your Buffaloes number 2, Grady Simpson.
Get you that score here in just a moment. As the Knights will punt and roll right before the 40-yard line of the Buffaloes. As that score for the Trojans and the Bearcats, southeast of Salina and Ellsworth, 16-0 still in the second quarter. You can watch that game on Salina Post live as well. 1 minute and 53 seconds here to go in the second quarter, right before our halftime report brought to you by Salina Ortho. We'll go over some quick stats, some highlights from both teams. There's not much I can say, but just going to be a lot of defensive highlights because it's all been defense with this game at 0 apiece. As Henke looking for a man, he completes his first pass of the game to Levi White. As that'll be a gain of 4. The clock will stop at 1 minute and 47. This game has been going by very quickly because there's not been a lot of passing attempts from Henke or Wells. It's just been a lot of running plays. It's Henke's looking, but he's going to run away from the defense, and it's going to be a drop pass. Maybe the ball was a little slippery as the intended pass was to Aiden Morris. Aiden Morris wide open on the passing attempt, but drops it. Aiden Morris is the leading receiver for the Buffaloes with 6 touchdowns, 264 yards, and 24 receptions this season for the Buffaloes. So that'll be 3rd down now, 3rd and 6 here. Clock stops at 1 minute and 39. Got about the same consistent setup so far for the Buffaloes. 2 receivers to the right and left, a man in the backfield. As Henke, looking for a man, steps away from the defense of the Knights, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Elias Gordon pushing Henke out of bounds. But there's a flag. It might be I thought it was going to be a late hit call, but thank God it wasn't. So we'll be on the Buffaloes pushing back. I like the flags because it's pink for breast cancer. It's not yellow, you know what I mean? So nice little change of flags right there. So the penalty will be declined. So no loss here. He's still 4th and 6. As the clock is at a minute and 31 to go here in the second quarter before halftime. Oh, Matucci almost got the block. My goodness, that's the second time he's almost getting there. Matucci's getting really good jumps. That was the second time in this game. I mean, he's been very close. He's due for one. He's due for one. If he keeps getting those jumps like that, he's going to get one. He's going to get one block punt, and that will be a huge play with this game being 0-0. A minute 22 to go here in the second quarter. District championship on the line between Republic County and Sacred Heart right before playoffs start next week. This game, this week 8, Kansas High School football, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. 2 receivers to the left. Man in motion is Matucci. Man in the backfield is Gordon. Maddox Wells completed pass to Matucci. Nice pass, nice gain. That'll be a gain of about 7 on the play. Be a minute 15 to go here. Now the clock is having to stop because they're starting to pass the ball here. Not so much running as you saw quite consistently in the first quarter. Now you got 2 to the right, to the left of the receivers for the Knights. As Wells looks. And that should be a completed pass to Matucci once more. And that will be a completed pass. Nice job right there from Matucci to keep that from not falling onto the ground. Wells looking again. Pass completed to Hines. Nice job. Way to get back-to-back pass completions. As Sacred Heart will call a timeout. That was a gain of 6 right there for Maddox Wells. Maddox Wells so far with 33 passing yards. Noah Hines with 16 receiving yards. Dom Matucci with 17 receiving yards so far in this game. Cash Hinkey with only 4 passing yards in this game. That was to Levi White. Could have had one to Aiden Morris, but looks like it slipped out of his hands, you know, with wet conditions out here on the field. With a light drizzle night here in Belleville, Kansas, Public County. As I mentioned, after this game, history will be made as Sacred Heart and Republic County will finish this season, regular season, with winning records. Sacred Heart's last winning season was back in 2013 where they finished 8-2. And Republic County's, their last winning season was in 1999. Their winning season record 9-1. Wells dropping back to pass, throws it deep into triple coverage, and that's going to be an interception. Man, that will be Connor Martin with the interception for the Buffaloes. I mean, just not a very good pass into triple coverage as the Buffaloes will get taken over after that interception. So it looks like Wells, well, that's good. I mean, that shows that he trusts in Noah Hines, as that's his favorite target this season, which he should keep on trusting him. But as far as throwing the ball in triple coverage, your chances of a completion is slim to none, as that will be Cash Hankey's second pass completion of the day. That time will be completed to Aiden Morris. Get that game about 6 on the play. That clock will stop at 33 seconds right before the second quarter ends. Cash Hankey looking for another man. Throws it. It's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. 28 seconds on the game clock now. Be 3rd and 3 here. Once again, you're watching this game between the Sacred Heart Knights and the Republic County Buffaloes, brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Also, go to Salina Regional Health Center by visiting SRHC, as they are hiring. See all their open positions. Now start your new career today with Salina Regional. We appreciate them in sponsoring this game and making this game possible here on Salina Post on YouTube. As Hankey looking, is he going to take off quarterback keeper? And he's going to stay on his feet. He's going to keep going. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock at 16 seconds. Nice run right there for Hankey.
His effort is good for Republic County. First down. The ball is being placed right about the 30-yard line of the Knights.
As that was a 22-yard rushing gain for Hankey. Nice run right there to put the ball at the 30-yard line of the Knights. 16 seconds to go here. Looking to get some points on the board before the half ends. As Hankey looking, completed pass that time to Morris. Aiden Morris with his second completion of the day. That'll be Hankey's 3rd completion of the day. Ball will be marked at the 17-yard line, so that'll be a 13-yard gain for the Buffaloes. As now this game is now switching up. A lot of rushing attempts, but now you're seeing a lot of passing attempts now in this game. With the clock stopped at 10 seconds. Public County calling a timeout, looking to get the first points on the board for either side before this half ends. Public County will be getting the ball at the start of the 3rd quarter. So this will be a huge opportunity for Public County. If they score here, then they'll be getting the ball again at the start of the second half. Public County, 3 receivers to the left. Hankey looking, throws it deep. It's going to be an incomplete pass into the end zone. Nice coverage right there. Noah Hines to prevent that from being a touchdown, the first touchdown of the game as well. 6 seconds left here on the game clock. This is a big time right here. This is a big time players make big time plays, so we'll see what's going to happen here. Right before the half, 0-0 ball game, 6 seconds here in the second quarter. Buffaloes. Looks like Hankey slipped, but nice batted pass right there. Batted pass by the Sacred Heart defense Nice job right there. As it'll be another timeout for Republic County with 2 seconds in the second quarter. We're wanting to really get that touchdown. This will have to be the last play of the second quarter. See about some other area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. As Mays blanking Salina South so far at the end of the first quarter with the score 22-0. And that was your area scoreboard update brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Also like to thank Canada's Bankers Technologies for sponsoring this game. Your trusted partner in bank-focused IT strategy and compliance. That is Canada's Bankers Technologies in Salina. Be sure after this game, or after this half, I should say, stay tuned for the Salina Ortho halftime report. But after the game, yes, stay tuned for the Commercial Tire post-game show. Go over all the highlights and stats and key players of this game. Last play of the quarter before the half. Public County looking to get on the board here as Henke looking, throws it into the end zone. Nothing doing, as that will be the end of the second quarter. Ball game so far is 0-0. Sacred Heart and the Public County Buffaloes. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Be back in a few.
Of our physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
At AJ Honey Farms, the honey is just the beginning. From raw honey and wax melts to happy bee balm and beekeeping gear, they've got everything buzzing with local flavor. Whether you're soothing a sore throat, starting your own hive, or gifting something sweet to a loved one, AJ Honey Farms brings the bees and the kind of sweetness only they can bottle.
This is Alan from AJ Honey Farms right here at 901 North 9th Street in Salina, Kansas. We truly appreciate your continued support and thank you for choosing local.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
And welcome back to Week 8 Kent's High School Football. You're watching Sacred Heart Knights take on Republic County. This district championship game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. This is the Salina Ortho halftime report. Tie game so far. 0-0. and this close deciding factor game. And after this game, we'll see who goes and plays the team selected in the Acacia 2025 high school playoffs next week. This is the last game of the regular season. Couple of stats and key players so far in this game. I mean, it's been all defense in this game, as the Republic County Buffaloes have 4 sacks so far in this game on Maddox Wells. Sacred Heart having 1 sack on the quarterback of Cash Hinkey. Also, Republic County defense having 1 interception collected from Maddox Wells by Connor Martin. Connor Martin with the interception for the Buffaloes. Maddox Wells on offense with 33 passing yards. Don Matucci 3 rushing yards. We have Elias Gordon, 26 rushing yards, the leading rusher. Noah Hines with 2 receptions and 16 receiving yards. Don Matucci with 2 receptions and 17 receiving yards. And on the Republic County side, Cash Hankey with 24 passing yards, also with 40 rushing yards, 64 all-purpose yards for Hankey on the day. Also, Nick Kendall, leading rusher Hankey is the leading rusher, but Kendall right there behind Hankey with 28 rushing yards total in this game. Grady Simpson, 24 rushing yards, and Levi White with 7. Aiden Morris, the leading receiver for the Buffaloes, with 20. As I mentioned, this game has been all defense. This ball game being 0-0. But towards the second quarter and the end of it, saw a lot more passing attempts. Because early on in the first quarter, there was a lot of rushing attempts, and the clock was just ticking and ticking and ticking, not a lot of out of bounds. But then now you saw more passing attempts towards the second quarter and people stepping out of bounds afterwards. Other area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Smith Center destroying Syracuse at the end of the third quarter, 70-0. Wamego defeating Abilene 6-3 in a close game right there. Inman on top of Mound Ridge, 16-7. Hanover on top of Lynn, 38-6. Hanover has scored 3 times in that game in 40 seconds after special teams errors. That doesn't sound too good. Scott City on top of Colby at the end of the first quarter, 14-8. Also check the Southeast of Saline and Ellsworth game. Devin Haney on the call. You can watch that game live on Salina Post YouTube page. Get you that score here in just a moment. The Southeast of Saline. Last time we saw they were winning 16-0 in the second quarter. Now the score is 16-6. Southeast of Saline still on top in the second quarter. Once again, you're watching the Salina Ortho Halftime Report. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Once again, I'm your broadcaster, Nicholas Friel, alongside Trey Tolley, giving you the visuals here on Salina Post. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes with this game starting back up after halftime. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Into the end zone. It's a Sacred Heart touchdown. Listen up, Knights fans. Copy Co. is your home for all the gear you need to show off your Sacred Heart pride this school year. In addition to what you'll find on the racks, Copy Co. also offers custom printing so you can support any student athlete in any activity, from football and basketball to choir and debate. From t-shirts and hats to hoodies and so much more, your home for Sacred Heart gear is Copy Co. in Salina, located at 2346 Planet Avenue.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
Obituaries and funeral announcements are available free of charge on salinapost.com. This community service is provided in part by Higher Scott Mortuary and Cremations, formerly Roselawn. Higher Scott Mortuary and Cremations, celebrating life, embracing legacy. Close your eyes. Now, imagine yourself cheering from the bleachers at Salina South. Feel the pride of donning the colors of Salina Central. Picture the spirit of being part of the Sacred Heart community, or the camaraderie at Southeast of Saline. Envision the thrill of supporting El Saline or Bennington. Visualize the unity in rallying for Minneapolis High. Now open your eyes and see yourself in team apparel from Messenger Total Promotions. Visit them in person in downtown Salina.
At Maui Women's Clinic, we're here for women and what matters most to them. From understanding your monthly cycles to growing a family or navigating menopause and everything in between. Our experienced team of OBGYNs include Drs. Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, Rosh, and Jones. Maui Women's Clinic is located in Salina, and we invite you to come experience a team that values expertise, care, and compassion, because you matter more at Maui.
Sage is your go-to source for industrial strength cleaning products, ice melt, floor equipment, paper, asphalt, and just about everything in between. Whether you're a maintenance supervisor, a small business, or just wanting your home to look amazing, stop by 732 North 9th Street in Salina, where we will be happy to assist you. You can also visit us at sageselects.com or call us at 309-1919. Sage Products, the right call every time.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a childcare stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
When Vernon Jewelers has 40% off store-wide, there must be a special occasion. Through September, Vernon Jewelers is celebrating 133 years in business with 40% off store-wide. Savings include high-quality, unique pieces that will not only be cherished, but create a lifetime of memories. Save 40% during the 133rd anniversary sale at Vernon Jewelers, 123 North Santa Fe in downtown Salina, where it's the little things that matter since 1884. 40% off September only excludes loose diamonds, repairs, and special orders.
Lily Pad Septic, this is Callie, where we can get you a flush in a rush. How can we help you flush today?
Oh, it smells like something died out by my septic tank. It's bad.
Oh no, I know that smell you're talking about. Cole!
I smelt it from here.
Flush! The freakishly fast frog!
I'll follow the funk. It's not a dead animal, sir. It's your septic tank venting gases. Oof. She's full, real full.
That's a smell.
I've got to get back and tell Callie. Callie, he needs a pump out, quick.
Already got a pump truck rolling.
If you need a flush in a rush, call Lily Pad Septic.
We guarantee to inspect your septic issues within 24 hours.
Or you get a free septic tank pump out worth $399.
Lily Pad Septic.
We'll be there in a splash.
Callie, quick, kiss me. That stink stuck to my skin.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, good. I can smell other things again.
At Vernon Jewelers, we believe jewelry is more than just an accessory. It's an expression of who you are. It's also a piece of your life that can be passed down through the generations. That's why our expert team is here to listen, understand, and help you find that piece that speaks to your story. We're not just your local jeweler. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in celebrating life's precious moments. Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina. In our 141st year, we are not old. We're just really good at what we do.
Ready to take your nursing career to the next level? Memorial Health System in Abilene is hiring full-time registered nurses for their hospital emergency department, and they've got the perks to match. Sign-on bonuses, shift and weekend differentials, a childcare stipend, and tuition reimbursement to keep you moving forward. Bring your skills where they'll make the biggest impact, right here in Abilene. Apply today at srhc.com. That's srhc.com to apply for this opening at Memorial Health System in Abilene, taking care of you so you can take care of others.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
It's time for your Sacred Heart Knights football. Here with play-by-play for tonight's game is Nicholas Fierro.
And alongside with me is Trey Tolley, giving the visuals here on Salina Post. Welcome here to Week 8, Kansas High School football. This game, tight game, 0-0. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Sacred Heart Knights taking on Republic County Buffaloes. This game will determine the district champs of the 1A division of the Republic County and Sacred Heart District. Got other area scoreboard updates. Across the state of Kansas, brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Great Bend on top of Garden City so far, 41-0 at the half. As we'll get started here in just a moment, as Republic County will be receiving the ball. And the Knights kicking it off here to start the third quarter. Tight game here, as this is something to don't want to miss. District championship on the line. Sacred Heart, 5-2 overall season with a 5-game winning streak entering in this game. Republic County also with a 5-game winning streak entering into this game with their overall record in 6-1. Republic County had their first win against Troy in overtime, 34-28 victory, and then lost that following week to Ellsworth 40-16, and then have a 5-game winning streak afterwards. Sacred Heart picked their first loss up against Ellsworth as well, and then lost to Plainville. But after that, changed the season around, limiting 5 in a row with having an overall record of 5-2. So both teams entering this game with a 5-game winning streak, each seeking a district title and a millennium, and also a winning record. Both of these teams will be getting, win or lose, after this one, as history will be made here. As a little squib kick, as the Buffaloes will get the ball and be stopped right about the 45-yard line. Public County, first offensive drive in halftime. We'll see what the Buffaloes can do here, as Cash Henke will be leading the charge here on offense under Coach Hodgson, his 5th season. Henke will hand it off to Kenneth Kendall. Should be a gain of about, I don't think there was no gain on that play. Yeah, there's no gain on that one. Be 2nd and 10 here still. Hinkie. Looks like that pass is incomplete. Intended for Grady Simpson. Be quickly through 3rd and 10 here. As I mentioned, it's been all defense in this game so far. Not a lot of passing attempts in the first. You saw that a little bit more often towards the end of the second. Looks like that may change here as you see more passing attempts from Wells and Hinkie in this game now. As Hinkie looking for a man. Nice coverage right there from Matucci. So it'll be 3rd and 10. So it'll now be 4th down. And Hines will be in the backfield as there'll be the punting unit be sent out. 11-7 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, almost a bad snap on Matucci. Looks like he gets a block right there. I told you Matucci was going to get one as he's had already 2 close chances from a blocked punt earlier in this game. And then Matucci was due for one, and he gets one. Blocked punt as the Knights will take it over. The 11-2 to go here in the 3rd. Nice blocked punt right there for Matucci. Huge, huge, as now they're taking the ball over right about the 48-yard line of the Buffaloes. Maddox Wells hands it off to Gordon. Gordon's going to run up the middle, running somebody over. My goodness. Gordon's just a wrecking ball running over the Buffalo defense. Gordon with 26 rushing yards so far in this game, as that will be 29 now on the day for him, as that was 3 yards rushing gain for Gordon. Another handoff to Gordon. Gordon run up the middle once more, trying to run over some more Buffaloes. Should be a gain of about 2 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 5 here. Ball spotted in the own 44, 45-yard line of the Knights. Or of the Buffaloes, I'm sorry. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wells looking back, throwing deep for a man. Looks like that's Matucci. It's going to be an incomplete. Double coverage right there was the Buffaloes all over on that one. So now be 4th down here. Last time Wells went deep like that was in triple coverage to Noah Hines, and that would be an interception resulted from Connor Martin of Republic County. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th. I like the call here from Krychek. See if they can get it going here. As Wells. Oh, and it's going to be short right in front of Hines. I thought Hines could have made an effort right there. I don't know. That's, in my opinion, I feel like Hines could have made an effort. He could have just at least dove for it, but he just saw the ball just drop right in front of him. Yes, I get it was short, but I feel like Hines could have probably made at least an effort. Try to get a 1st down right there. But it'll be a turnover on downs. And Republic County will take it over on their own 44-yard line with 9:28 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Be a quarterback keeper, and Henke taken off. Pushed out of bounds right about the 35-yard line. Be a gain of 20 right there for Henke. Nice run right there for Henke. Leading rusher in this game. So that'll be a gain of 60 now. Total rushing yards for Henke. 9:21 to go here in the third. Handoff. Looks like that's to Nick Kendall. So that'll be a gain of 3 for Kendall. Give you another area scoreboard update brought to you by Bennington State Bank. I saw Salina South score at halftime. Mays blanking Salina South 35-0. Also at the half, Russell winning by 1 point over Beloit 13-12. Phillipsburg defeating Minneapolis at halftime 36-7. That was an area scoreboard update brought to you by Bennington State Bank. We appreciate their support making this game possible as Henke, quarterback keeper, going to be sacked by the Knights defense. That'll be the second sack for the Knights. Be 3rd and 8 here for the Buffaloes. See if the Buffaloes will respond here after that sack here with 7 minutes and 56 to go here in the third. As Henke's looking for a man, looking, but it looks like he's going to be swamped right before the first down. Matucci on the tackle. Should be a gain of 2 right there. They'll be going for it. Man in motion. Henke hands it off to Kendall. Kendall looking to try to get a first, but the Knights will stop them. Nice tackle right there by the quarterback and defensive back of the Knights, Maddox Wells, as it'll be a turnover on downs as Sacred Heart will be getting the ball back here with 6 minutes and 59 to go here in the third. Nice job right there from the Knights defense to stop Republic County from putting their first points on the board as score remains 0 apiece here in this district championship title between Sacred Heart and Republic County. You're watching this game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. 2 receivers set up to the right as Matucci. You're going to get handoff here. Matucci. Should be a gain of about 2 on the play. That was only Matucci's second carry of the game. Total of 5 yards so far. Gordon leading the pack in the rushing game. Matucci having 17 receiving yards. Hines having 16. 33 passing yards for Wells as he's going to try to get more with an open pass to Hines, as that should be enough for a first. And it will. Nice job right there from Wells to find his favorite target, and Noah Hines. As that'll be a gain of 11. That'll be Hines' third reception on the day. 27 receiving yards so far for Noah Hines. Maddox Wells hands it off to Gordon. Gordon runs up the middle, gets a gain of about 4-3 on the play. That will be a gain of 3 for Gordon. As I mentioned, Gordon, I mean, he's the leading rusher on this team, and all he's been doing is just running up the middle, running up the pack, destroying and running over defenses all season. As Gordon having 482 rushing yards entering this game, 5.4 a carry with 3 touchdowns so far. As Wells looks like he lost control of the ball right there, but then he keeps the ball and runs it, but gets a nice gain of about 4. Be 3rd and 3 here for the Knights. Let's see the Knights can continue to capitalize their offensive push slowly but surely with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield is Gordon. Maddox Wells looking, and there's a flag as it'll be on the Knights. Tough break as they're going to get pushed back. Oh, that's not good. I bet Krychek is not happy as he's speaking with Noah Hines over there on the sideline. So it'll be 3rd down repeated. 3rd and 8 here. Loss of 5. I'm sure they'll still go for it here. Or I thought it was 4th down. I'm sorry. It'll be 3rd and 8 here. I mean, I do officiating at the YMCA. When there's a penalty, it's an automatic loss of down. So I was thinking it was going to be a loss of down. Officiating at the Y got me there for a little bit as Wells is looking for a man, but it's going to be intercepted. Is that in bounds? And a diving interception by the Republic County defense. My gosh, what a play. Wow. Are they going to count that? I'm not too sure if he caught it in bounds. But my goodness, what a catch right there. I believe that was on the play. It was Grady Simpson. But there's going to be a holding call on Republic County. On Sacred Heart. But that is actually an interception. So that'll be an interception by Grady Simpson. The 2nd on the day for Maddox Wells. Man, but what a play, man. Just right in the air, leaving his feet, doing anything he can to help his team try to get this victory here in this close, tight-knit game of this district championship game. As this will be a handoff to Nick Kendall. Be a gain of 4 on the play for Kendall. Be 2nd and 6 here. Ball spot in the own 49-yard line of the Knights. With 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Another handoff. But he's going to be swamped right away by the Knights defense. That was to Grady Simpson. Be a loss of 2 for him. Be 3rd and 7 here. Clock now at 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Still 0-0. Looks like there may be a passing play here, but there's going to be a flag. So it will be against Republic County. Push him back as the Knights will be in better defensive position to stop the Buffaloes from getting a first, as it'll be 3rd and long here, 3rd and 12 to be exact. As the rain has died down just a little bit, just missed outside. This can be a completed or incompleted pass. That was going to be completed. But Aiden Morris will be a drop pass. So it'll be 4th down, 2 minutes and 26 to go here in the 3rd. Ball game 0-0. Noah Hines in the backfield to receive the punt. Let's see if Don Matucci will get that good jump here to try to get another block as he did that last time. We'll see this time if he does, but we'll be staying back. But Hines will receive it. Oh, but he's going to slip right about the 20-yard line. As the Knights will take it on their own territory in the 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 18 to go. Still 0-0 ball game. Something's got to give. Something's got to give here. We'll see if the Knights will respond after stopping the Republic County Buffaloes once again here. As you got 2 receivers set up to the left. That's Ontiveros and Noah Hines. It's always going to be a botch snapped. Looks like Gordon is going to be recovered on there. Man, my goodness. That would have been horrible for the Knights to then get a botch snap, and then Republic County gets it, and then they would be in great field position to try to get the first points on the board for either side. But man, Gordon right there to fall on top of it. As clock is ticking to 1:45 here in the 3rd. 2 receivers now to the right. Ontiveros alone on the left. Another botch snapped, but Wells is going to recover it, and he's going to get tackled right at about before, just in front of the 5-yard line. Man, just snap. I don't know if the field is wet or, I mean, it's just missed. I mean, it's died down a little bit. I mean, but man, tough breaks right there for the Knights. So it'll be 3rd down and forever with a minute now to go in the 3rd. Got 3 receivers to the right. Looks like that's Colin Wilson, Rowan Ontiveros, and Noah Hines. Backfield is Gordon, as Wells going to get a quarterback keeper. But there's a flag on the play. That's going to be on the Knights. It'll be declined. Would expect them to decline it. This will be 4th and 15 for the Knights. Going to be forced to punt after back-to-back botched snaps. As Wells will be punting it. Levi White in the backfield for the Buffaloes to receive it. A line drive punt right in front of Levi. Levi White looking for some daylight, but he's going to get tackled right at about, I want to say, the 42, 43-yard line. 12 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Public County will take it on the 43-yard line of the Knights. Beautiful night here at Kansas High School football in Belleville, Kansas. Sacred Heart drove about an hour and 10 minutes to try to see about getting their first district title in a while, where Public County is defending their home turf, trying to get a district title the first time in a while as well. As Hinkie, pass incomplete right over the head of Levi White. The clock stops at 8 seconds in the third. Hinkie with 3 completed passes, 24 passing yards in this game so far. Leading the team in rushing, 62 rushing yards, is Hinkie. Kendall, the second leading rusher, right behind him. That's going to be a handoff to Levi White, but White's going to slip, and that should be the end of the third quarter with this score 0-0. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Back to you here in a few moments.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
And welcome back. Broadcaster Nicholas Furo alongside Trey Tolley, giving you the visuals on Salina Post. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. You're watching Sacred Heart Knights taking on Public County Buffaloes, the district championship 1A division game. 0-0 entering in the fourth quarter as Hinkie with an incomplete pass to start the fourth quarter. So it'll be fourth down. As Noah Hines will be in the backfield to receive. As Hines will just be kicked right off out of bounds. Other area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. You got Valley Center defeating Hayesville Campus in the third quarter, 13-7. Also, southeast of Salina taking on Ellsworth. You can check out that game on Salina Post. Devin Haney with the call. That score in the third quarter, 32-12. Southeast of Salina defeating Ellsworth. As Wells will get a nice, decent run. Running out of bounds. Be a gain of about 7 on the play. Actually, that was a gain of 8. Make that 2nd and 2. Had a fan say, "You can do it right out here." Okay. Still kind of a packed crowd here for senior night. For Republic County, as Wells will get a first down running up the middle. Nice quarterback keeper. I say run the ball, give them the ball again or run it. Do it again. That they stop you, they stop you. That's a gain of 5 right there for Wells. If I'm Krychek, I would run it again, but what do I know? I'm not a football coach, but just to see if the defense will adjust to that. You got 3 receivers to the right. As a yes, Wells will keep it, and he's going to run, take off. So that should be a gain of about 5 right there for him. Now that you can switch it up. It'd be 2nd and 5 right here with 10 minutes and 50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Last quarter here, last regular season game of the season. Deciding factor, whoever wins this game will be the district champions for the 1A division of Sacred Heart and Republic County Buffaloes. That's going to be a handoff that time to Gordon. Gordon will get a gain of about 3. So it's going to be a 3rd down right here. Buffalo fans supporting their Buffalo's defense as the Knights looking to keep the chains moving as Wells evades a couple of Buffalo's defenders as Wells. Oh my goodness, looks like that was a horse collar. As that will be a penalty on the Buffaloes. Count that and a first down. Keep the chains moving. Nice job right there for Wells to get away from the Buffaloes D. Looks like that's going to be a horse collar call. Yes, and it is a horse collar call. As you're going to move all the way to right at about the 30, about the, 35. (36) 38-yard line. I'm trying to see because it's tough to count because you don't have the markers on the field, but I see it now. Right about the 39-yard line is where they're going to be set up. As Gordon with a running up the middle. Nice gain right there for Gordon. Continue to run up the middle, big man. As that will give him a gain of about 7 on the play. Second down here. Another up the middle. That should be a first. We're gonna see we'll see what they call that. This looks like it's gonna be short. Oh, it's actually gonna be a first down. Yes, it will. Count that. There we go. Knights offense charging on to try to get their first points on the board and the first points of the game. See if the Knights will continue this momentum after that horse collar call on the Buffaloes. You got 2 receivers set up to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Another botch snapped. Oh, man. That's another botch snap. That's the 3rd one of the Knights. Not very good. I mean, it's like I said, it's probably the conditions of the field, a bit being wet, being damped a little bit, as that's going to be tough to get grip on that, you know, especially when you have a wet football. As the weather has kind of died down just a little bit, just a little mist, as you can tell from the game lights. It's a little mist. I don't know if that's making the difference of the grip of the football, as Maddox Wells was looking for, looks like he was going to pass it, but then held it and got sacked right away. That'll be the 5th sack of the day for Republic County. Wells looked a little hesitant right there. Said now was first down in good field position on the 30-yard line. Now is pushed back all the way to the 43-yard line. 3rd and long here for the Knights. Man, that's a tough break. You got 2 receivers to the right. That's Matucci and Hines. 1 to the left. Wells looking, throws it, almost intercepted. That would have been the 3rd one of the day for him, but it's going to be 4th down. Intended for Rowan Ontiveros. Public County defense able to stop the Knights with 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Still 0-0 ball game here. Don't want to go anywhere. Stay tuned in about 6 minutes on the game clock for the Commercial Tire post-game show. We'll go over highlights, key stats, key players of the game. But if this goes to overtime, we'll have to see. But Knights will stop Public County. Gabriel Aguayo will be there on the tackle. 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the 4th. Also want to remind you this game is brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. I'd like to thank their support in making this game possible. Looks like they're in the single back position, as it's going to be a handoff pitch to Levi White. Carrico will be there on the tackle. Be a gain of 1 for Levi White. .5:45 to go here in the 4th. Knights defense looking to stop them once again from not gaining much, but it's going to be an incomplete pass intended for Aiden Morris. As that clock will now stop to 5:20 here in the 4th. Also like to thank Sage Products. Sage Products of Salina is your supplier of janitorial products for your business or home. From paper towels to soap and items, from ceiling to floor, you'll see products from Sage. You can get the same home field advantage at your home or office by visiting sageselects.com. And also Salina Regional Health Center. They are currently hiring See other open positions and start your new career today with Salina Regional by visiting srhc.com. 3 receivers to the left as Henke, quarterback keeper, going to try to get it past a couple of Knights defenders as there's a flag on the play. We'll see what this will be called. Looks like it's going to be holding on. Yeah, it's going to be holding on the Buffaloes. So that will probably be either declined or they're going to use it. Yeah, they're going to accept it. Knights going to just accept it. Push him back. All the way to about the 9-yard line. Or 10 or not, yeah, 10-yard line for the Buffaloes. 5:10 to go here in the fourth. 3rd and forever for the Buffaloes. As the Knights looking to get the ball back after potentially making a stop here. Is this going to be a handoff? Fake handoff, actually, to an open man. Oh, my goodness. What a play. That faked me out. As Carson Beavers will be the open receiver right there. Everyone thought it was going to be a run play, and Carson Beavers just came out of nowhere as that will be a first down. Wow, what a play. That will be a 20-yard gain right there for Beavers. As Republic County looking to keep that momentum going, as this will be a handoff, fake handoff. Quarterback keeper to Hinkie. So it'll be a gain of about 1 on the play. 4 minutes and 5 to go here in the fourth. Still 0-0 ball game. Hinkie looking, throws it over the head, intended receiver. Looks like that was Aiden Morris. Clock stops at 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Other area scoreboard updates. Salina Central defeats Goddard 35-28. Close one there. Mustangs getting a win over Goddard in that one. With 3 minutes and 42 to go here in the fourth. Hinkie looking for a man. Fake pass. Looking. Still looking. As he's going to get pushed out of bounds. I think that'll be a first down. That should be enough for a first. As it will be. Clock stopping at 3:35.
His effort is good for a Buffalo first down.
Close game here, folks. You don't want to miss any second of it. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. Week 8, Kansas High School football. Last regular season game, a district championship is on the line between Sacred Heart and Republic County. Ball spotted on the own 40-yard line of the Buffaloes. Hinkie looking almost nearly intercepted. Batted pass by Matucci right there on the coverage to bat the pass that was intended to Grady Simpson. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth. Ball on the own 41-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Henke looking, pump fakes, runs up the middle. Oh, and he's going to get smacked right by Matucci. Matucci with the stop as well. As Case and Ivy with the tackle. There'd be a gain of 6 right there for Henke after a pump fake and a takeoff. With 3 minutes now, 3rd and 4 here in the fourth quarter. This is a big one here. See if the Knights can stop the Buffaloes. You got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield is the setup for the Buffaloes offense. As you got a blitz rushing in, Henke looking. Looks like that's almost intercepted right there by Gordon. Man, if he held on to that, that would have been huge right there. But there's a man down. Who could that be? I can't tell who that is. On the Knights. He's not getting up. Oh, I can't tell who that is on the ground. Looks like that's Maddox Ontiveros. Maddox Ontiveros gets up back on his feet. Glad he's walking to the sideline on his own. Didn't look too good right there. I mean, he was on the ground for a while. But that will stop the clock due to an incomplete pass with 2 minutes and 33 here to go in the fourth quarter. 4th down here to go for the Buffaloes. 4 to go here. As the punting unit's going to come out. Hines is moving up. Looks like he won't receive it. Looks like Nick Kendall will be punting it here, and you're rolling all the way out of bounds to about the 18-yard line. So the Knights will now get the ball. Looks like the Public County looked pretty good in moving the ball down the field, but the Knights were able to stop them. With 2 minutes and 24 to go. Ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line. Couldn't tell from my angle. But yes, it will be on the 12-yard line of the Knights. A lot of field to move downfield, but you've seen it happen. I mean, a lot of deep passes that Wells has completed so far in this season. We'll see if that will happen, as it'll be a quarterback keeper, as Wells had one man to beat. But he's going to be tackled. Man, he had some daylight right there. I thought he was going to take off. So it'll be 2 minutes and 11 to go here. There's going to be an injured man on the field. I'm not too sure who that is. Injured Knight. Looks like they're getting him up. Limping just a little bit. Look like that's Ben Mars. Ben Mars is going to be needing some help. Ben Mars, senior offensive lineman and D lineman for the Knights. Hopefully he's okay. That would be a gain of 8 for Maddox Wells after that rushing attempt. So it'll be 2nd and 2 here. 2:11 to go, fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 in the backfield. Wells, another quarterback keeper. That time will be a first down. As the clock now is ticking down to about 2 minutes, 5 Russian yards right there for Wells. Looks like this game might go into overtime, folks. Not too sure with how this game is operating, but you never know. One play can just switch it all and make the difference. It's going to be a handoff to Gordon this time. Gordon would gain about 2. So it'll be second down, and now it's going to be 1:10 to go. We'll see if they'll switch it up here in a pass play, and it will be a pass play. Oh, looks like that was a, yes, that was a flag. Looks like it's going to be a PI. That's what I thought. We got hit. There was contact before Matucci could even get an attempt to try to receive the ball. So that'll be a flag. Looks like that will be on the Buffaloes. We'll see if they'll call it. Yes, it will be a pass interference on the Buffaloes. That will move the chains. See what that ball will be spotted on. You spot it right before the 45-yard line, so right 44-yard line. With 1:04 to go. We'll see if Wells in the offense. Looking open receiver is Cruz Carrico. Cruz Carrico, this first reception of the day. So there's going to be a timeout here.
Timeout, Sacred Heart Knights. The ball be placed still in night territory on the 48-yard.
So that will be a gain of 4 on the play. Cruz Carrico, his first reception. But as I mentioned, I mean, I don't know if this game will go in overtime. There's 51 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball game is 0-0. District championship is on the line for the Knights and the Buffaloes. Other area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Great Bend defeats Garden City 41-14. And Scott City defeating Colby 28-16. End of the third quarter. We'll also check out Southeast of Salina and Ellsworth. Devin Haney on the call on that one. That score, Southeast of Salina on top of Ellsworth, 46-12 in the fourth. You could check out that game as well. That game live on Salina Post's YouTube page. But you can either kick it here and watch this intense no-score football game, 0-0, 51 seconds to go here. Second down as a Republic County fans. Oh, a botch snapped. Maddox Wells is going to wisely throw it out of bounds before he can get sacked and pushed out of bounds. As Levi White picks up Maddox Wells after throwing him out of bounds. But man, almost another botch snapped. That'd probably been the fifth. That was the fifth one of the game. But thankfully, that didn't become worse than what it would have been. But there will be no gain on that play. Still replay 3rd and 6 here.
It's time to make some noise for this big third down. Here we go.
Sacred Heart Knights offense looking to keep the chains moving and get at least towards the sides of the Buffaloes field. As Wells looking, throws it, incomplete pass. Nice coverage right there by the Buffaloes D. Nick Kendall on the coverage. This will be 4th down. Looks like the punting unit may come out. And it will be 4th down. 40 seconds to go here.
Punting for Sacred Heart, number 4, Maddox Wells. Deep in the punt for your Buffaloes, number 20, Levi White.
Maddox Wells punting it to Levi White. The ball is going to be rolling. Be spotted about the 15-yard line. I don't know, guys. There's 30 seconds to go. Might be going to overtime.
Your Buffaloes will take off for this series of downs in their own territory, right about their 10-yard line. First down, Republic County Buffaloes.
They'll actually be spotted on the 10-yard line. I mean, I don't know what the Buffaloes could do here on offense. I mean, you could either try to make something happen and get the ball moving down to at least a field goal range, but I'm pretty sure the Knights will be playing cover 2 deep here, as it's going to be a deep pass. Nobody open. So it was intended to Connor Martin. But that'll stop the clock to 25 seconds. Probably see a lot of timeouts, a lot of deep passing attempts, maybe a couple run plays. As both teams are seeking district championship for the first time in a long time. But as I mentioned, history will be made as both teams will end the regular season with a winning record. First time in 2013 for the Knights, first time in 99 for the Buffaloes. As Henke looking, open man, almost completed pass to Nick Kendall, or Grady Simpson, I should say. Dominic Matucci right there on the coverage. 19 seconds to go here. Clock stops with 3rd and 10. Ball on the own 10-yard line of the Buffaloes. We'll see what the Buffaloes will scheme up here, as the Knights looking to stop them here for a 3rd time in this possession. As you got 2 receivers to the left and to the right, 1 man in the backfield, and that is Kendall. This will be a fake handoff, but Henke will be slipped, and it will be a timeout call on the Buffaloes. We'll take a quick break here. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. You're watching Sacred Heart Knights taking on Public County Buffaloes. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
And here we go. 4th down. Welcome back. Broadcaster Nicholas Fiero alongside Trey Tolley, getting the visuals on Salina Post. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. This is going to be a punt here. Noah Hines. Just let it roll. Looks like it's going to be 3 seconds on the clock. I think Republic County was trying to see if they can just not touch it without letting the clock get stopped, but it's going to stop with 3 seconds to go. Going to be the last play of the 4th quarter, as if nothing happens, we will get into overtime. And when I mean nothing happens, I mean obviously a touchdown, because this will be the last play of the 4th quarter. But here we go. Looks like we'll be going into overtime. But let me not speak too soon, as anything can happen, especially in Kansas high school football 1A here in Belleville, Kansas. Let's see if Maddox Wells and Coach Krychek can jot something up here, as Wells dropping, looking, but he's going to get sacked, and that'll go into overtime. Overtime here in Belleville, Kansas, with the end of regulation, with the score 0-0, district championship on the line between Sacred Heart and the Republic County Buffaloes. Take another quick break here, and we'll join back here in overtime. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
4 walls and a roof can make a house, but a home, that's where life happens. First steps, backyard birthdays, morning coffee, sunsets on the porch. Home isn't something you buy, it's something you feel. And when it's right, you just know. For 22 years, Dan Goebel has helped people in Salina find that feeling. And now, he's here to help you. Your home is out there. Dan Goebel knows the way. Call 785-819-1904 or visit Salina Homes to find your way home.
All right, overtime action here in Belleville, Kansas. Welcome. This is week 8 of Kansas High School Football District Championship game between Sacred Heart Knights and the Republic County Buffaloes here in Belleville, Kansas. Score 0-0 here. Overtime action is game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. We're here for an exciting one. Don't go here just yet, as the Knights and Buffaloes are seeking and hungry in obtaining a district title for the first time in a while. But history will be made here, regardless of what happens in this game, as Sacred Heart Knights will finish with a winning record for the first time since 2013, and Republic County will be finishing with a winning record for the first time since 1999. As the captains of both teams are meeting on the 50-yard line to discuss overtime rules and who will be receiving the ball and who will be kicking it. First overtime action for the Knights. It's been all defense here, folks, with Republic County having the most stats here for defense with 5 sacks and 2 interceptions. Sacred Heart with 2 sacks on defense. Those interceptions were picked up by Connor Martin and Grady Simpson of Republic County. So we'll see here who will receive. We'll see who will kick here in this first action of overtime. Looks like the Knights will be kicking it. Public County will be receiving.
The action for this overtime will take place in the South Big Zone here.
As there won't, oh, actually there won't be a kickoff here. I'm sorry. It will not be a kickoff. So it will be ball set on the 10-yard line. The Buffaloes will be receiving on offense. I was thinking NFL rules, but no. In high school rules, it will be set up on the 10-yard line. Whoever gets the ball will be set up on the 10-yard line. Offense scores first. Let's say if Buffalo score here, then the Knights will get a chance to score. But if the Knights don't score, then Buffaloes will win. Here in overtime action, Buffaloes gonna hand off, and it looks like it's gonna be a touchdown for Kendall. 10-yard rushing touchdown for Kendall. That will be the first points on the board. First touchdown in overtime action. First play is Nick Kendall. 10-yard rushing touchdown in overtime. But as I said, the Knights will still have a chance to score a touchdown and put some points on the board. But if they don't after 4 downs, then Public County will get the victory. So it's going to be a handoff to Kendall. It will be a 2-point conversion for Kendall. So will be 8-0 quickly. So Public County gets their first points on the board. First points in overtime action. 8-0. Public County on top. But the Knights have a chance to respond, and we will see if they will do just that. But they got to. As district championship game on the line, we will see here what the Knights will do. As the Knights will get the ball spotted on the 10-yard line. First and goal. We'll see what Krychek and the Knights offense will do here and cook up against the Buffaloes defense. Buffaloes defense looking very strong. They have 5 sacks, 2 interceptions in this game so far. But the Knights, see if they will capitalize here, as the Buffaloes have all the momentum so far. Buffaloes fan base on their feet, getting loud here, making noises on the bench, clapping, cheering on their Buffaloes, as the Knights looking to respond after a 10-yard rushing touchdown from Nick Kendall, the first touchdown of the game, which was in overtime. As the Buffaloes fan base chanting defense. This is what Kansas High School football is all about. District championship game on the line. Elias Gordon trying to run over some guys. Nice gain right there. So it will be a gain of about, be a gain of 7 for Gordon. Nice gain right there with Gordon. It's probably going to be a shootout. We'll see if it's going to be a shootout. But when the ball's spot on the 10-yard line, you're already in good field position because you're on the red zone. So this can be a shootout. or the Buffaloes will stop. It looks like it's going to be a quarterback sneak, but nothing doing there. No gain for Wells. And mind you, there is no time on the game clock. Game clock is off, and it's just going to be just see if they can score touchdowns. Hey, got 4 downs. Got to do it. Let's see. So it's going to be 3rd and goal here. Ball spotted on the 2-yard line, so that was a gain of 1. But it's going to be a timeout called here for Republic County. Took a quick break here. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
Opening our doors in 1999, Salina Surgical Hospital is now 20 years strong. From inpatient stays to outpatient procedures, Salina Surgical Hospital specializes in excellence in surgical services and digestive health care. It is the depth of experience and the abilities of the physicians and nurses at Salina Surgical Hospital that make it the ideal place for high-tech and high-touch to unite. Salina Surgical Hospital is proud to be partially physician-owned, serving Salina and its surrounding communities for 20 years.
And we thank you, Salina Surgical Hospital, for sponsoring this game of Week 8 of Kansas High School Football District Championship game on the line. Sacred Heart Knights taking on the Republic County Buffaloes here in Belleville, Kansas. Ball on the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal for the Knights. We will see if they will respond after a 10-yard rushing touchdown from Republic County of Nick Kendall. As the Republic County fan base chanting defense. One receiver to the left, one receiver to the right. Man in the backfield is Gordon. Handoff to Gordon. Gordon, we'll see if he runs it up. Is he going to get stopped? It looks like it's going to be short. 4th down here. I think that's a gain of 1, though. Oh, man, 4th down. This is district championship game on the line right here, folks. This is what it's about. 1A division. Who will be district champs here on the line? I think that was no gain. 4th down, folks. My goodness. Is your heart pounding or what? If it's not, I don't know if you're human. But this is what it's about here in Belleville, Kansas. District championship game. Here on the line, 4th down here. 3 receivers to the right. Man in the backfield is Gordon. 4th and goal here. Maddox Wells looking, trying to get past in the end zone. Is he stopped? And he's stopped. Republic County district champs as they will improve to 7-1. Oh my goodness. Sacred Heart loses on a 4th and goal on the 2-yard line. The Buffaloes stopped them. Defense wins championships, I guess you can say that, folks. But Republic County gets the dub here. And they are the district championships. What a game here, folks. Here on Week 8 of Kansas High School Football. Final score, Republic County wins 8-0 here on overtime. Wow. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. We appreciate them. My goodness. So the Sacred Heart Knights, as I said, win or lose, history is still made as Sacred Heart gets a winning record. They finished the winning record on the regular season with 5-3. Coach Krychek overall record 8-8. Republic County improves to 7-1, but the district championship will go to them as we will see who they will face in the playoffs, as well as Sacred Heart Knights. My goodness, what a game here. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. We'll take a quick break as we'll head into the Commercial Tire Center post-game show. As I am your broadcaster, Nicholas Fear, alongside Trey Toll, getting into the visuals on Salina Post. Be back here in a few. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Fall is the absolute best time for the experts at Commercial Tire Centers to look over your vehicle. Summer was tough on your tires, and winter's coming on strong. You don't want to be left stranded with tires that aren't performing. Car, truck, SUV, trailers, farm, and big rigs. Commercial Tire will help you keep safe and productive. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th in Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Hey, Salina, come see us at the Kelly Kitchener Agency near the intersection of Cloud and Ohio. We want to be your Salina, Kansas insurance agent.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington.
And welcome back to Week 8 Kansas High School Football District Championship game. Republic County gets the victory after a 10-yard rushing touchdown from Nick Kendall with the score 8-0. Republic County District Champions, proving their record is 7-1. Sacred Heart Knights finish with a winning record for the first time since 2013 as they fall to 5-3. As they will host a playoff game at JRI Stadium next week, either Thursday or Friday. We're not too sure. We will see the schedule, but we will be there on the coverage. But what a game. My goodness. Oh, man, just down to the wire. The defense, defense wins games, right? And that's what it was. It was a defensive game all game long. You got 2 sacks from Sacred Heart. You had 5 sacks from Republic County, 2 interceptions from Republic County, 1 from Connor Martin, 1 from Grady Simpson. But my goodness, folks, what a game. Once you got into overtime, the ball spot on the 10-yard line, and you had Nick Kendall just take off. That dude is fast, my goodness. Take off for a touchdown, for a 10-yard rushing touchdown, and then a 2-point conversion completed from Kendall to make the score 8-0 in the overtime. But then you had an 8-yard rushing attempt from Gordon, but then afterwards the Republic County Buffaloes just stopped the Knights from even scoring or even getting past 1 yards in a Republic County victory. But going over some key players and key stats for this game in the Commercial Talk post-game show, Maddox Wells finishing the game with 48 passing yards, 2 interceptions on the day for him, 5 rushing yards for Dom Matucci, which I thought he should have gotten some more touches in this game. But Elias Gordon led the charge in this game with 56 rushing yards. Elias Gordon had a great game, run up the middle, running over some Buffaloes. Also, Maddox Wells with 39 rushing yards. Noah Hines with 27 receiving yards. And Dom Matucci with 17. Cruz Carrico with 4. And on the Buffaloes side, you had Cash Hinkey with 44 passing yards, I should say. And he also had 78 total rushing yards with a total of 122 all-purpose yards for Cash Hinkey. Nick Kendall right behind him with 47 rushing yards and a touchdown for him to get the touchdown for the Republic County Buffaloes to get the lead and the victory, also a 2-point conversion for him. Grady Simpson with 22 rushing yards and Levi White with 8. Aiden Morris with 20 receiving yards, as well as Carson Beavers with 20 and Levi White with 4. What a game, folks. This is the end of the regular season as Kansas High School playoffs around the state of Kansas will start next week, as we will see who the Sacred Heart Knights will host at GRI Stadium next week. Man, what a game. My goodness. We'll give you some area scoreboard updates brought to you by Bennington State Bank. Valley Center defeated Hayesville Campus 19-7. Wamego defeats Abilene 27-9. Southeast of Saline destroys Ellsworth 53-12. Phillipsburg collaborates Minneapolis 66-7. And Mays South shuts out Mays shuts out Salina South 50-0. But what a game. Man, I'm speechless. There's nothing else to say. But what a way to end off the regular season as the Republic County Buffaloes district champs for the first time in a long time. Also finishing with a winning record for the first time since 1999. Big night for both teams as they will head into playoffs next week, as we will give you coverage of the Sacred Heart Knights. And once again, thank you for tuning in for this game. I am your broadcaster, Nicholas Fierro, alongside Trey Tully, giving you the visuals on Salina Post. Appreciate him giving you this game live. This game brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. See you next week for Kansas High School football playoffs. Signing off.